It's 7 p.m.
All right, quiet on the set.
Shh, listen.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's start the party.
Broadcasting around the world. Polkas After Dark. This is your number one internet station. The music you love right here, right now. It's another live broadcast. Special edition. Now your host, your USPA IJs of the Year for 2023, Rob and Jerry.
Hey, well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Polkas After Dark, the Saturday evening edition. We are so glad that you decided to join us here. We've got a bunch of people that are watching and a few folks that are in the chat room already. We want to say how sorry we are that we have another loss of a great polka musician, and that is Mr. Tony Kempinski. And Tony left us this morning at 7:37 a.m. You probably saw a lot of the posts on Facebook, and we're devastated. I mean, Tony was an excellent drummer, left behind a huge legacy, started out playing at the age of 16 with Marion Lush, along with Eddie Pilars on bass, Richie Tokaj on trumpet, Jerry Darlak on box, and of course the great Marion Lush. And we are just saddened beyond all recognition that this guy is gone. What an amazing talent, played with the Dynastics, and that's kind of what we're going to be featuring tonight, are tunes by the Dynastics. So without further ado, let's get some rockin' tunes right now with Polkas After Dark. Here is Mr. Tony Kempinski on drums and vocals. Here's one called Chum Charum Chum. We're going to send this out to all the great folks here. Jane Boscovich is in the house. Also, we're going to say hello to Liz and Rick Awanik up in Canada. Jason Anschutz, hello to you. Mary Ann Bazinski. Mary Ann, we are so saddened for your loss. We know that you knew Tony extremely well. Let's see here, Mr. John Biawe up in Canada. Nick Nido, Nick and Valerie. Tony Kowalski from Michigan. Janice Gans is here. Jan Smith from Pennsylvania. Bob Saharsky, he is here. Michelle Wojtovich, good evening. Carol Lazarek, Dave Zhanka, Jeff and Gail Franzak, Mike Zamorski, Zamborski, sorry about that. Linda P., Linda Petrozeski from Niagara Falls. Holly Lashway is joining us once again. Dan Novak, Mr. Greg Anthony, thank you very much. It was great to talk to you this evening. Ricky Pianowski, Ricky and Jen. Let's see, who did I miss? I don't think I missed anybody. So once again, without further ado, let's go ahead and get some rock and polka music right here with the Dynastics. Here's one called Chum Charum Chum.
cium, cium, to się razem bawili. Cium, 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 ona w krótkiej sukience, w dziecinim siku gonili się po łące. Kuku, gdy podrośli oboje. Cium, 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 pracowali bez dwoje. Cium, 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 Maryś kwiaty zbierała, kładła w łosiku, tak Franusia wołała. Kuku. Się zniewał, cium, 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 o wojence zaśpiewał, cium, 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 lepiej za belką chodzić, ostro przy boku, Maryś nie będzie zwodzić, kuku, a gdy trąbkę usłyszał, cium, 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 do wojska się zapisał, cium, 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 Maryś smutna szła droga, zęzami wokół, zwodzić nie miała kogo, kuku.
What a way to start a Saturday night. And what a way to remember a great guy there. Tony Kempinski. Hey, we're going to say hello to Don and Marina Kozak. What's that?
I have to smile for
Hold
my
on
brother
a second
first.
there. You
you go.
got something
I have to
goofy
smile
with
for
your...
my brother.
I think we got a problem with the cable. We're going to have to change that cable
I know.
tonight. And then we can do that.
Absolutely.
Erica Belanda McMaster is here. Let's see. I did say hello to Don and Marina Kozak. Larry and Diane Shaprinsky, the new grandparents. Mr. and Mrs. Claus, by the way. We can say that. Eddie Pilars is on. Eddie, we are so saddened to hear the passing of Tony.
We
know he was
also-
very, very huge in your life. Go ahead.
We have to say hello to Veronica Costa and Ashley Torres, Mark Comar, Fred Eldemeyer, Beverly
Freddie.
Nibel. Did I say Mark Comar? I think I got everybody. I just don't want to forget anybody.
No.
Hello
Totally
to all
understand.
of you. And a special hello to my brother Dan. Just want to take a second to say hello to him this evening.
Norm Stahl is here. Hello to you. Helena Garbach. Helena is always here with us. Anthony DeLiabinis, hello to you. Jill Cherniak, what a sad day. You are correct, hon. Mike Journey, hello to you, Michael. Patricia Mazer, gosh, got a lot of great folks here this evening. Les and Alice Kapuscinski, all the way from Canada. And, again, we're remembering Mr. Tony Kempinski. We want to thank Mr. Greg Russo for the use of this photograph.
It's a great photo.
Yeah, it really is. Just an amazing guy, an amazing talent. And we are so saddened for the loss. And we also want to extend our deepest sympathies to Brother Mitch and his other two brothers. And I can't remember who they were. Joe was one, and then they had two sisters too. So God bless you guys. I know Mom and Dad welcomed Tony with open arms this morning. But let's go ahead and play some more polka music with the Dynastics. Here's one called The First Day That We Met.
Since the day that we first met, I knew it had to be. No other could have stole my heart the way you did for me. Every time we planned to meet, I wait so anxiously. There could never be another one like you for me. In our love, the two of us, no, neither will forget the way we stole each other's hearts the first day that we met. stole each other's hearts the first day that we met.
Love that tune. That is off of the Detroit Spirit of Polkas recording, First Day That We Met. Polka music is what you're tuned to here. We are saddened for our loss, for everyone's loss of Mr. Tony Kempinski. We just got a text back from Mitchie. He says, thank you. God bless you, Mitch. And we're going to say hello to Helen Boback, also to Julie Cerniak. She's here. Marty Merwin, also with Linda, and of course, Dad's watching. We've also got Diane Belanda here. Jerry, do you have any more folks that popped into YouTube? Because it looks like you got a good crowd there.
Carol Sheminsky.
Carol Skaminsky.
Sheminsky. I'm sorry. I will get that right at some point.
Yeah, we definitely will. That's for sure.
SCH, like school.
Yes, SCH like school. You got that. You're doing good. Jeez, Liz. Another lady from Ontario, Alice Fischler, is joining us here on Polkas After Dark. What a great crowd. And, we are mourning the loss of a great polka musician. I didn't get a chance to talk to Eddie Pilars. Eddie posted that, another great polka mate has passed on. And Eddie played a lot with the guys. I did get a chance to talk with Eddie Shivyets in detail today. And you know what we're going to do? I hope Eddie Pilars is going to be able to join us, but in a future show on a Saturday night, we're going to get everybody together, not all at once, but we're going to get everybody together in a segment and talk about the life of Mr. Tony Kempinski. And one of the first guys we need to talk to, of course, is Eddie Pilars, because he was around the very beginning of it all when he played with Marion Lush way back when. But again, we're celebrating a little bit. It's tough to celebrate when you have a loss like this, but we're going to play some more polka music. All of our tunes tonight are going to be dedicated to all of the Dynastics fans. And here's another one. Everybody loved this song. Here's one called Hopscotch. Hey, that's one called the Hopscotch Polka, the Dynastics. You're tuned to Polkas After Dark. You know, I want to take a second to make sure that I have everybody in Facebook and YouTube as well share a particular story with Tony, if you would please, of Tony, I should say, because he was definitely an extraordinary musician, drummer. He played upright bass, stand-up bass too, just like Mitchie. Mitchie, of course, another phenomenal musician. Let's see here. We're going to say hi to Kathy Sargent, also Julianne Musak. Hello to you. Darlene Reel. Darlene and Michael are here. Let's see here. Tony was actually 71 years old when he passed this morning at 7:37 a.m. Now I'm getting off kilt here because I'm reading screens and everything. Yeah,
and they had that same question
Yeah.
in YouTube as well.
Yeah,
And
and
Veronica said that he was 71.
what I want to do is I want to make sure that everybody gets a chance to share something, a story of Tony and how you met him. I'm going to share this one real quick. First time I saw the Dynastics was not Seven Springs, but it was actually at the Polish Falcons in Depew. I was standing next to Eddie Pilarz, and next to him was Henry Mazurek.
Nice.
And we're standing there, and I never heard the band. Never. Eddie's leaning over, and he says, wait till you hear this. It's a really kick-ass band. And I'm there, okay, this is cool. They started out their first song, and it was like somebody threw a grenade up on stage, Jerry. It was unbelievable. And at that time, I think it was Ronnie Marchishuk, which I believe we are going to have tomorrow. We originally were going to have him set for tomorrow for an interview. We do hope that Ronnie is able to join us. He is on a cruise and going to be disembarking. What is that? How?
Yeah, I think it's disembark when you get off.
Get off, okay. He's going to be disembarking tomorrow around noon, and he said, yeah, Robin, I'm going to be able to do this because you guys are interviewing at 5:30. So that's going to be a lot of fun. We hope that he's able to join us. However, with the circumstances, we do understand if he's going to have to push that off to another date as well. But we'd love for you to share some stories here, just like I did. Matt Rosinski. Matt, thank you so much for chatting with us today. What a great guy as well. We want to make mention of that. I'm getting, let's see, a bunch of... look at this. We got to get a hold of this picture. Mr. Tony Kowalski just sent a real nice picture.
Nice picture.
Of Mitch. Thank you so very much for doing that. We do appreciate it. We're going to try to switch it over and get it on here very soon. Let's see, who else do we have? Tom Kowalski is here. Robin Mazer, hello to Robin. Jill Cerniak mentioned something. Jerry, why don't you go ahead and let them know one of the stories
She
that
said that she has known Mitch and Tony her entire life.
Wow.
And he walked her into the funeral home for Paul Fudala.
Oh,
And there, she said she will never forget the support.
another amazing guy. Hey, folks, we're going to play some more polka music. And let's see, how about, here's one called A Good Old-Fashioned Polka. Hey, there's one called a good old-fashioned polka. Oh, yeah. Getting some crazy stuff right here this evening on Polkas After Dark. Hello to Lori Lou, Lori Hoots, also to Jeff Yash, Chris Wanyo, and a whole bunch of great folks here.
When we met, we had a feeling what we had was meant to be. We should have stayed together, but we saw things differently. We were young and thought it would be best to go our separate ways. We played the field, but now we're back together, we will stay. We're back on track again, this time we'll make things right for us. Once again our paths have crossed, and this I know, that you've given my life meaning to withstand the test of time. We're back on track again, together we will grow. Break up, people change as we knew we would. We gained experience and knowledge as we should. We realized that change could hurt the bond that we once knew. But now we're back on track together, me and you. We're back on track again, this time we'll make things right for us. Once again our paths have crossed, and this I know, that you've given my life meaning to withstand the test of time. We're back on track again, together we will grow.
Such roles. Hey, we want to thank Mr. Tony Kowalski for sharing this picture with us. Thank you so very much. He said he grabbed that off of Steve Litwin's polka collection page. So thank you very much. Look at that. Again, just too young, 71 years old, and I'm saying too young because, well, Jerry, we're getting there. You're going to be 60 already. I can't believe that. And that's kind of
my mic away. It's my fault.
Oh, kind of nutso too. Yeah. And let's go ahead and say hello to some more folks here. Mr. Paul Brozak is joining us. Chrissy Krzeski. Hello to you, Chrissy. Ziggy Greenpoint. Hello, Mr. Ziggy. Long time no see and Happy New Year to you. Terry is here with us as well. Let's see here. Daryl Welton, good evening to you. Daryl Marie Pilars is joining us. Andrew Boychuk, hello, Andy. Lindsay Matea, hello to you, Lindsay. Let's see here. Matt Rosinski, man, what a powerhouse he was behind the drums. Matt, you got that right. You know, you can just hear from some of his roles. I know an inspiration for Mr. Tony Kempinski was our inspiration, every drummer out there, and that is, of course, Roger Malinowski. You know, they wanted to sound, the Dynastics wanted to sound like the Tones, and they did above and beyond. The musicianship that they had, just amazing. We're going to say hi to Paul and Delphine Kuhar. They're tuned in. Walter Monstwell, hello to you, Wally. Also, we're going to say howdy to Carol Barron. She is here tonight. Christine and Amanda Holchuk. I cannot believe the folks that are checking in here to Polkas After Dark.
And
we can't thank you enough.
Also going to say hello to Donna Skachillis and Pat Buchek that joined us, as well as Evan Bozzarelli.
Hey, all right. How about we go back to the, let's see here. I'm trying to get some, you know, there's just so many great songs. And I also don't want to
replay
I
something.
don't want to replay something, so
But we played a lot of them earlier on, so
I have to hit, just to listen to
Yeah.
the sound quality and stuff. Hey,
which
you know
is
what?
awesome, by the
I
way.
had mentioned that we got a chance to talk with Mr. Eddie Shivets today, Eddie and Shirley. So we are going to say hello to them. Once again, we are so sorry for your loss. Mr. Johnny Pilch is tuned in. We want to say hello to John and Jennifer and all the gang out there. Here's a tune featuring Eddie Shivets on the vocal. Here's one called Always, and I'm sure you guys are going to recognize this, and I'm sure that Facebook is going to trash it.
Girl, you are to me all that a woman should be, and I dedicate my life to you always. A love like ours is rare, a gift from up above, and I know it'll stay this way for us always. And we both know that our love will always grow, and forever it will be just you and me. You're the perfect one, you and me forever will be, and I will love you so, darling, always. And I will love you so, darling, always. Girl, I love you so, I'll find the ways to let you know. You can be sure my love is for always. Come with me, my sweetheart, let's go and make a family, and they will bring us joy, dear, for always. And we both know that our love will always grow, and forever it will be just you and me. You're the perfect one, you and me forever will be, and I will love you so, darling, always. And I will love you so, darling, always. And we both know that our love will always grow, and forever it will be just you and me. You're the perfect one, you and me forever will be, and I will love you so, darling, always. And I will love you so, darling, always. Yes, always. And I will love you so, darling, always.
Hey, tonight we are remembering an icon, and I do mean an icon, Mr. Tony Kempinski, right here on Polkas After Dark. We thank you guys ever so much for tuning in here this evening. Got a great crowd not only on Facebook, but also on YouTube, and we want you to share some more of your favorite stories about Tony, because now's your chance. This will be here forever on YouTube and also Facebook Live. So jump in, make sure that you type some stuff in. Type in where you first met Tony, where you first saw Tony. It's just, Dave Janka said, Robin did his roles on the snare like Tony. It was a classic. Well, I have to admit, no, I did not, Dave, but thank you for the compliment. Tony was just an amazing guy. I watched him one time when they were playing in Michigan. I watched him one time, and his rolls, he was able to do a drum roll with his left hand.
Really?
And when I asked him about that, I said, who was your favorite guy? He says, well, Polkas, of course, was Roger Malinowski, everybody's favorite. But I said, who else? And he said, Buddy Rich. And Buddy Rich was able to do stuff like that, And again, I guess it's proof positive if you practice. And I mean, he locked himself in the basement a lot of years and just dabbled. But again, we are sure missing this guy. What did Jeff Yash say there, Jerry?
I don't know. I didn't see his yet because I was still on Les's. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
Let me scroll. Sorry. Give
No,
me a
that's
second.
that's
Give me a
quite all right.
second.
We've got a lot of stuff here, which is awesome.
He said, my boy Alex obviously never got to see Tony play drums live and in person. However, Alex has been listening recently a lot to Tony lately, both in studio and live recordings. And we have had several conversations lately about his style. Alex is mesmerized
Was unique.
as far his finesse and quickness rolls and the fact I have no idea what I'm talking about. You can tell that.
Oh, no, that's fine.
Quickness rolls and the fact that incorporated a lot of Roger's technique and meshed. I lost my spot. Somebody else popped in.
Oh, okay. No, that's all right. And meshed it with his own creative style he developed that will probably never be duplicated.
That's
Rest
true.
in peace,
Very
Tony.
true. Really
100% right on the money, Mr. Jeff Yash. Hey, also, Jill Cherniak mentioned something here. She has a VHS tape. Boy, are you old, Jill.
There's a VHS tape.
Oh,
She doesn't say she has the VHS
there's
tape.
a VHS tape. Okay. I retract that, Jill. You're very young. Very, very young.
Thanks to Steve Littman. When Dynastics came back.
Dynastics.
Yes.
People have called them Dynastics. I remember
Okay.
that, but it's Dynastics,
Well,
yes.
the crowd was huge and the band was so proud. They wore black and white outfits with hats.
Oh,
My mother
yeah.
probably still has the video.
I wonder if I
Les
could
made
grab
reference
that.
to the black and white
Yes.
with the suspenders and
Yes, he
saddle
did.
shoes.
You know, Les Kapuscinski always comes to the rescue. He says he wished that he had some pictures of Tony. And Les, you know, there's very few pictures of Tony, and I really hate that because we know of a lot of folks that loved and admired Tony and the Dynastics. We also want to say hello real quick. I've got to touch base with this. Tony Kempinski, Tony Kowalski said, "Bad boys in the '80s." Yeah, they definitely were. Also, look at this, Danza Stavna Romanzo. She, of course, remembers Tony Kempinski, a well-loved musician all over. And we're also going
She
to
says
say,
she's got tons of pictures.
see?
We just didn't reach out to the right person.
Yeah, well,
Got it.
geez, Liz. Hey, if you want to send me one, I know you have my cell number. If you want to send me one, that would be great. Or if you want to send a picture, if you can, to polkasafterdark@gmail.com. We're going to be here for a while yet, celebrating a lot of tunes that Tony, of course, made possible with the Dynastics. Alan Palla is here. Hello to you, Alan. And who else, Jerry, do we want to say hello to? Rob Reka is here once again. Hello to you, Robert. John Fadala. John Fadala, of course, an admirer and lover of the Dynastics band out there in Michigan. John, thanks for joining us. And again, the Fadalas were very, very instrumental with the Kempinskis. And we want to share our condolences to you, John, as well. What a great guy, great musicianship. We're going to play a song right now, and I am hoping that I do have this queued up, and I do, oddly enough. This came out on a 45, I remember when this one came out. And here is one called Shoe Shine Polka. Hey, one called the Shoe Shine Polka right here on Polkas After Dark. You're listening to the sound of the Dynastics Polka Band. Les Kapuscinski said he's switching over to YouTube because the speed is driving him crazy here with it going back and forth, speeding up, slowing down on Facebook. And again, we want to remind you guys, if you haven't had the experience, go over to our YouTube channel, type in Polkas After Dark, click on the live button, and don't forget to subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything, and we'd love to have you there. Going to also say hello to Carolyn Anila. Hello to you. Oh, gosh, got so many great people here. Dave Kozinski. Rick Kordakowski is joining us. Jimmy Krzeski. Hello to you, James. Bob Szymanski. You know, you got some stuff here that you want to get a chance and chat about here, Jerry. We're going to say hello to Karen and Dave down in Florida. Hello to you guys. Angela is here. Also, Rich is here. And Rick Rizutko is joining us. But Jerry, you see that information from Marcia Kittredge? Why don't you go ahead and share that?
Tony and John were like Mutt and Jeff. In fact, John's mother used to call them a left and a right shoe.
Oh, boy.
We also had Donna Skachillas say that he was an excellent drummer.
Oh, yeah.
And that she loved the band. Michelle Boychuk said that he was such a great guy, and there were so many fun memories with the band.
Oh, I'll bet. You know, John Zalasko played with the Dynastics a long, long time, and then they, of course, went over to Prime Drive. But, you know, we are celebrating tonight this guy right here, and that is Mr. Tony Kempinski. If you're just tuning in, we lost Tony this morning. A little after 7 this morning, and God rest his soul, 71 years old. What a remarkable musician, a remarkable personality, and a true friend of a lot of us. Mr. Michael Costa is here. We're going to say hello to you, Michael. Who else do we have, Jerry, in the chat rooms? Anybody mentioning some stuff? I'm going to scoot over after this song because we've got an obetic that we're going to play by the Dynastics, but I'm going to scoot over after this song and see if anybody has sent us some more pictures over there at polkasafterdark@gmail.com. Is that it? You don't have anybody there?
I was reading Veronica. She said she's going to be with Michael on Facebook listening in there. So she's heading out. And then we got Rick Kordakowski. He just joined us, as well as Mike Possard.
Yeah, okay. Here's one called the Copacetic Obetic. Some of the syncopation that guy did was totally amazing. And yes, we are talking about none other than Mr. Tony Kempinski. Yeah, you see his smiling face there. He smiled all the time. I mean, whenever he talked to people, he'd always have a smile. I don't think he ever had a bad day.
I did
really
not
don't.
have the pleasure of meeting him, so
He was a class act.
but I am enjoying everybody writing about him.
Ed Ryeski says, one great drummer. Eddie, you are absolutely correct. And Jerry, do you want to read? Bob Szymanski had posted something really nice
He
there
did.
on Facebook.
He said, truly one of my favorite drummers who has inspired so many. He was the drive and always impressive to watch his muscle on the tubs.
Yeah.
Godspeed, Tony.
Yeah.
And Mike Possib said that he actually, Tony inspired the name of the radio show when they began in 1993. He always remembered Tony saying "Rockin' Polkas" between
nice.
songs at the Polish Falcons debut in 1988.
You know, I'll bet you that is when I stood there, as I mentioned, with Eddie Pilars and Whitey, Henry Mazurek. And probably Whitey was there too. It was funny, you know, you didn't really have a lot of people locally standing in front of bands like we did at that particular evening over at the Polish Falcons in Depew. I will never forget that as long as I live. You know, Eddie and Henry and myself, and we're standing there, and probably Pasheb too. But it's kind of funny because you took a look around and there were people standing right behind us. And the thing that was impressive is this band not only played for the people, Jerry, but this band was a musician's band. And what I mean by that, and I'm sure Mike Costa is here, I see him, so I am sure that he's going to chime in at some point. But the Dynastics were a musician's band. And what I mean by that is the musicians would stand there and watch in awe while they were playing. And whether it was John on concertina, on accordion, Ron on concertina, Mitch, you know, it was just, as a matter of fact, Mitchie, I remember playing Cordavox way back when. And also, you know, we had a lot of people mentioning about Tony playing with Marion Lush. And the band, when they first started out, he was 16 years old when he started playing polka music out. I know he probably, you know, locked himself, like I said, behind closed doors and just practiced. Linda Swiderski also said a great guy and a terrific drummer. Yes, he was. Absolutely. Rick Zaleski, hello to you, Rick. John Daigle, another fantastic drummer. And, you know, I'm sure he is saddened of the loss, as we are as well. Bob Zukowski, Leona and Pete Haritzek, hello to you kids out there in Chicago. We've got some more polka music. Jerry, did you want to add something or not at this particular point?
Not at this particular moment.
Okay, well, we're going to go back and play some more polka music. Here's the Dynastics, a tune called At the Tavern Polka.
Kazali mi śpiewać, ja nie mogę śpiewać. Śpiewać darmo boli garło, trzeba je zalewać. Śpiewać darmo boli garło, trzeba je zalewać. Gorszałeczka z piwem, ja ją chętnie piłem. A jak przyszło do zapłaty, wtedy się zgubiłem. A jak przyszło do zapłaty, wtedy się zgubiłem.
Hey, there's another memory that Mr. Bob Szymanski shared. Also, Jeff Yash, Jerry, why don't you go ahead and mention that? I'm trying to work some magic here.
You're always trying to work magic.
Behind the scenes, doing stuff on the fly.
Okay, so Jeff Yash shared a Tony memory.
Uh-oh.
Said, I played a gig with Rhythm and Sound in either Wyandotte or Detroit area early 1999s. We got into town early and ended up golfing. Me, John Zalasko, Rob Piakowski, and Tony. Classic Tony. As we are on the green all putting, and Tony's lining up his putt. Pack of cigarettes rolled up in his sleeve, cigarette hanging from his lip, speaking in a serious tone. So, gentlemen, I want to say this the right way. What time is the downbeat? Then later, he pulled up behind the stage in his white van with no seats other than the driver's and passenger seat, asking the band if we wanted shots. Classic stuff.
Yes. Oh, boy.
Sounds awesome.
Hey, we're going to change the tempo, get a nice waltz for you guys. Here's one called Just to Love You Waltz. Here is the Dynastics.
It never was easy to see how happy the two of us could be. We'd find a new start, never more to part. Always together we'd be. We'd find a new start, never more to part. Always together we'd be. If you knew how much I love you, it would be easy for me. From my heart I'd say all the things that I pray, that I want you to always be with me. From my heart I'd say all the things that I pray, that I want you to always be with me. If only I knew what to say
again. We are celebrating some great polka music here this evening by Mr. Tony Kempinski. We lost Tony this morning. Thank you very much, Mark, for letting us know that. Mr. Paul Romanowski had posted something. Mr. Trojak was letting folks know. He was alluded to the fact early. I know that Tony Kowalski out there in Michigan sent us something. He says, hey, can you get this video to play? And unfortunately, we can't do live video when we're doing live video because we get something that's called the stuttering effect. And that would just not work out very, very well. We would love to be able to do that, but unfortunately, we can't at this time. But Tony, we do appreciate you sending that stuff over to us. And Jerry, let's see. How about Bob Szymanski? Bob mentioned something. Hey, we're going to say hi to Chris Tansky. She says, hello, everyone. A little late start today. No worries. Also, Maria A. Blasting, we're going to say hello to you. But why don't you go ahead and mention Bob Szymanski's
Bob
comment
says,
there.
totally agree, Robin. The musicians were all top notch, and it was always a show. They were a must-watch group.
Oh, yeah.
And each song was better than the next.
Yeah.
You had to watch as if you turned your head, you may miss something. Great error in polkas.
Bobby, you are 1,000% correct. Let's see, who else do we have? We have Cheryl Brzeski. Hello to you, Cheryl. Let's go on down the list. Mr. Greg Anthony said one of the most underrated polka bands ever was the Dynastics. All I can say to Greg, you think? You know, they were definitely ahead of their time. That is for sure. Mr. Teddy Collada is tuned in. Jim Schwark, hello to you. Gentleman Jim, a.k.a. Father Jim. Let's see here. Oh, how about Mr. Michael Costa? Jerry, it looks like Michael is sending
He
a
did.
comment.
He
Yes.
sent in the excitement on Tony's face told us something cool was coming next. The body language through the turn told us you just seen and heard something you've never before. Game changer. Changed me.
Yeah. Tony Kempinski did a lot. The Dynastics kind of made all the bands out there just wanting to play better. And Tony also had mentioned something years and years ago I will never forget. He did say this. He said, you know, when you're playing with musicians that are a better caliber of you, it makes you want to play harder.
Agreed.
And that's
Agreed.
that's
You do
true.
see
That's
that.
anywhere.
You do see that.
That is anywhere. That's even in business. You know, you see somebody that's excelling in what they do for a living, whether it's in sales or something like that. You always want to be, you know, ahead of the game, so to speak. Jerry, what were you going to say?
It is just
Jill Cerniak mentioned something. Springs 99 or 2000, Tony was putting everyone on his shoulders so he could get closer
to the
to the
beat.
beat. That's funny. That is funny. Hey, Joe Stefanoff is here. Hello to you, Joe. Welcome to Polkas After Dark. Mr. Mark Gordon is joining us here from Buffalo. Hello to you, Jim Wiggs Wiglecki. Wiggsy is here along with Kathy as we are all trying to remember a polka great. And it's not hard to do, especially tonight. Yep, we lost this guy right here, Mr. Tony Kempinski, this morning, age 71. He should have lived till 100, that's for sure, but God had a different plan for Tony. But now he is up there visiting with his mom and dad. I mentioned earlier his mom and dad were probably there with open arms just waiting for him to come up. We're also going to say hello to Nick Yash. And Tom Kowalski said, besides Roger and Tony, did great impressions of Stash Golanka. Oh, that's right. I do remember that. Dana Lindblad is here. Nicole Mrozinski. Hello to you, Nicole. Good evening out there in Minnesota. Let's see. Who else here are we going to get a chance to say hello to? Actually, we're going to say hello to everybody. Everybody that's tuned in tonight that's watching Polkas After Dark. As we do remember a polka great, and that is Mr. Tony Kempinski. let's bring up a song. And again, Jerry, I'm going through all of these songs. I know that our system usually marks a little red X.
It's just,
next
it's hard
to a
because
song.
we did listen. So if you
Yeah.
play a song again, it's just because he wants you to.
Yeah, there you go.
That's all there is to it.
Good call. Good call. Hey, Polkas After Dark is what you're tuned to. We thank you guys ever so much. It is 8:02 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right now. And here we go with another tune by the Dynastics, one called Duds and Suds. Oh, yeah, one called the Duds and Suds Polka. You're tuned to
I
Polkas
think I might
After
have heard
Dark.
that one, but that's okay. Because,
Okay.
like I said, if you played it again, he
could-
wanted you to.
Couldn't remember if we did that or not, Jerry, but I see a little red mark next to it now.
Okay, now we know you did.
So now we know I did. That's for sure.
And again, you might have just played it earlier. I just remember hearing it. So.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's probably true. Oh, boy. You know, we got so many good tunes by these guys. And yeah, I guarantee you we're going to repeat a couple of them because, well, just because we want to and we have to. Mindy Teets, hello to you out there in Michigan. Here's one called Counting Sheep, Obetic. Here's another one by the Dynastics. Mr. Tony Kempinski on the drums, and I think he sings this one too.
Pobiegła wodeczka, w górę do laseczka, a baranek za nią, ale nie trafił na nią. Nie żałuj baranku, tak swoją kochankę, ona pije piwo, piweczko z wiśniakiem. Wyleciała snoka z górnego potoka, siedzi tam dziewczyna, która płacza i szlocha, płacza się pracuje i gorzko lamentuje, że jej kochaneczek za górami wędruje.
Oh, yeah, one called the Counting Sheep, Obetic. And Jerry, we want to thank another gentleman who is a faithful listener and viewer
You do that
to
so
Polkas
quick.
After. Well, hey, you know, people are sending us stuff. You can't go wrong, right? Here is another picture really crazy guys, as you can see, and that is Mr. Eddie Rajewski. Thank you so much for sending that over. Good gosh, man, does that bring back memories too?
Look at those shirts.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Oh,
All
yeah.
satiny and silky. I remember that phase. Wow.
You know what? Mary Ann Brzezinski just said, hey, did Tony do a vocal on TBC Energy? And I think he did. And I just have to try to find out if, oh boy, if I have it actually. I have the recording. I just don't know the actual song.
Anybody know the
So,
song?
yeah,
Anybody know the
yeah.
song? Anybody know the song?
Oh, I'm sure some.
Anybody know the song? Anybody know the song?
I'm sure somebody does, and they're going to say, oh, yeah, here it is right here. Let's see
Come
here.
on.
Yeah, well, no, I'm still looking here. Hey, we're going to say hello to Ann Yannick. Hello to you. Chris Curtis is here on Polkas After Dark. Once again, Dana Lindblad, thank you so much. Tom Kowalski, he is here as well. Let's see who else. Oh, look at that. You know,
There you go. Mike Costa to the rescue.
unbelievable, Mr. Costa. Thank you so much. But he jumps on and says that real quick. And guess what, Jerry?
There we go.
Here we go. Thank you, Mr. Costa. And thank you, Mary Ann, for bringing this one up to us. Here's Mr. Tony Kempinski on drums, of course. We're going to play a couple more songs off of this, too. But here's the Brass Connection, Roving Days.
Oj lata, seja latami, jakiem głupi boson. Oje, jedną dziewczynę z fartuszka rozposon. Oj, i ty zlotała, kiem tronek posała. Oje, jednego chłopca, czwartek rozpocała. Dziewczyno, kiedyś przegodała. Oj, słoweczko do ludzi, że będziesz płakała. Oj, albo ja, albo ty, odpuśćmy zaloty. Oj, Boże, ludziom śmieją, szli z naszej roboty. Dziewczyno, złącz mi się na wieki. Powiedz mi, że mnie kochasz i mnie rączka podasz. Będziemy się razem trzymać tam w naszym kochaniu, aby ludzie wiedzieli, żeśmy w pewnym staniu.
Hey, folks are joining us and sending us some great pictures, so we thank you guys so much. Helena Garbach said, love this song. Jeff Yash says, Pragno Ochka, and I'm trying to locate that on that Brass Connection Energy recording. See what you started, Marianne? Jeez, oh whiz. Now we're going to be going through a whole bunch of
that's
stuff.
okay.
Oh, yeah, no, she knows I'm busting her chops.
It's better than that bouncy ball.
Yeah.
To follow the lyrics.
Let's see. Watch it. You know, we have that at the beginning of our broadcasts. I am looking here, and I cannot find Pragno Ochka. I am wondering if it's under a... No, a girl like you, but no, I don't show that here. So I apologize, Mr. Yash. Hopefully, if you can allude to what recording that is off of, we can check it out. Hey, Shirley Shivets is joining us. Hello to you, Shirley, and also to Eddie. Again, we got a chance to talk with Ed today, expressing our condolences sincerely to Eddie and all of the dynastics that were a big, huge part of polka music, a band way ahead of their time. Let's see, got some more here. Tony told me he quit drinking and smoking from the week before the recording. True story. Oh, interesting, Mr. Michael Costa. That is very
He was
interesting.
resting his voice.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. All right. Laura Lynn is here. Deborah Mill. Hello to you, Deborah. Jessica Kislick. Hello to you, Jessica. Welcome to Polkas After Dark.
Mike Passer
Go ahead.
said, "Got no reason, LP."
Got no reason, LP. Let's see here. Got no reason. I think. Got no reason.
There you go.
Got no reason. And looking here. Got no reason. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what's on.
Innocent Eyes is what it's called.
Is
Thank
it?
you so
Oh,
much.
there you go.
Mike
Teamwork.
Pasha. Mike Pasha, there you go. He's in the one column, in the win column. Hey, thank you, Mr. Mike Pasha. Hey, don't forget to catch his show on Saturdays right here. Well, not right here, but on WXRL AM 1300, 95.5 FM, and also WXRL.com.
Pragną, wołeczka pragną, za dziewczyną ładną. Obiecała, a nie dała chusteczkę jedwabaną, chusteczkę jedwabaną. Obiecała, a nie dała chusteczkę jedwabaną, chusteczkę jedwabaną. Dam ci, Jasiu, po tym, jak wyżeję złotem, żeby tata ani mama nie wiedzieli o tym, nie wiedzieli o tym. Żeby tata ani mama nie wiedzieli o tym, nie wiedzieli o tym. Opóźnione oczy, śmiejące się zawody, słodkie słówko w ucho szepta, lecz nie mówi prawdy, lecz nie mówi prawdy. Słodkie słówko w ucho szepta, lecz nie mówi prawdy, lecz nie mówi prawdy. Mylisz się, Jasieńku, mylisz w każdym słowie, co me serce do ciebie czuje, to wyraża, mówię, to wyraża, mówię. Co me serce do ciebie czuje, to wyraża, mówię, to wyraża, mówię. Hej! Grajcie, chłopcy, grajcie wesoło, pod nogi!
Oh, yeah. Thank you ever so much. You know, Jerry, this has to be the most, the most interactive polka show in history. I mean, somebody just says, hey, I want to hear this. Well, good. Somebody jumps in and says, yep.
Dawn said she sent some pictures on. Oh, you can't get that.
Oh, I can't get them on Facebook Messenger. They've got to go to polkasafterdark@gmail.com. Dawn, I am so sorry. I apologize there,
But somebody
kiddo.
else did send a couple. I can't wait to see those.
Yeah, you know, it was Marty Jeek. And Marty, of course, joined us last week
That was so awesome.
on Polkas After Dark for an interview, wasn't it? I mean, just to find out the background of a lot of these musicians is nuts. Just totally nuts with a lot of this stuff that they are talking about. Hey, Rick Kordakowski said something there, Jerry.
He did.
why
He
don't-
said a famous line from Tony as we were talking in the hallway at Seven Springs, a bunch of us. Tony said, Yay, chicks dig me. Yeah, could be yeah or yay. I'm never sure how to pronounce that one. The Y-A-Y.
Y-A-Y is yay.
Yay.
Yeah, because hay is H-A-Y, right?
I always do
Yeah, yay is...
Y-A-E for yay when I do yay. So
Oh,
whatever.
okay.
Chicks dig 'em.
Okay, close enough.
Chicks dig 'em.
Close enough. Yeah. Oh, boy. Yeah,
My pastor
Dawn.
wanted to know if you had any songs with Lush. Songs of Lush with Tony.
With Tony, you know what? I don't really know for sure, and I was hoping that Mr. Ed Pilarz would jump in and say, yeah, there was a song off of this recording, but wasn't able to find that. But Mr. Marty was able to remember how I said that we are the most interactive show on...
I mean, this literally just came over in an email.
Yep.
And we thank you guys, because you guys actually make the show so much better.
They
when
sure
you
do.
share things, letting us know what songs are, throwing over these pictures that are like totally priceless.
Yeah, they are. Most
And
definitely.
you're creating a lifetime memory, which is always going to be there for the family to go back to, which is so touching.
Yeah, and that's the nice part about YouTube as well, is because YouTube is going to be there forever and a day. Here's another picture that Marty sent over. Look at that. Wow.
So not only did Dawn say check your Gmail, but
Okay.
Johnny Lawrence also said check messages. So I don't
yeah,
know
see,
where.
we can't do anything with Messenger, unfortunately, because it doesn't permit us to do it real quick, kind of like it would a standard email, Johnny Lawrence and Don Zastavna Romanzo. But she said, check your Gmail account. That's what I'm going to do.
I wonder if this picture is a newspaper article, or remember how y'all did those business cards where you had the band all standing there? I just wondered if that's what that was.
That I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I don't have the answer to that. Things that make you go, which we just did.
Twice.
I can't believe it. It's 8:19 p.m.
Wow.
This evening has flown by.
It sure has.
And I'm going to tell you right now, Jerry, if we have some people on here, yeah, we're probably going to repeat some of the songs, but some of these people weren't with us at the beginning of the broadcast.
Exactly.
Yeah, so we'll probably do that. Oh my gosh, Tony Vineyard.
Back in the day, the Dynastics were something ahead of their time. They did stuff that impressed the crowd, but especially the musicians, with their 5-piece sound that was accepted with no string bass.
Yeah, because
my screen keeps moving.
Reason for that.
That was a little different back in the day. Tony was a mentor idol for a lot of drummers back then, including my brother Johnny. His idols were, when he was like 12 years old, was Tony and Robin. Great class of drummers. Tony and I had some great times back in the day. He was a good friend and jamming buddy. Another polka brother that I am going to miss.
Yeah.
And then he'd like to hear Shoe Shine. I know you played that already,
Yeah,
but you have a request now to play it.
Yeah,
so
and
that's all I can say.
We will definitely get that again. Dawn is blowing up our Gmail account. We love you for that, Dawn. Thank you.
So we're going to have a lot more pictures coming up, guys. But in the meantime, we're going to put a song on so that we can get those loaded in.
Hey, this is a favorite of mine, probably a favorite of everybody's. It's an instrumental. It's called the Helena Polka, and just check out Paul Fidella and John Zalasko with a lot of the instrumentation here. It's amazing. Sharon Kozlowski is here along with Marty. Hello to you guys. We just have a great crowd here tonight on Polkas After Dark. We're going to keep playing some music. We'll probably go past the 9 o'clock hour. Not too long, maybe 9:15, 9:20 or so. But we thank you guys ever so much for hanging out with us, because this is great. We truly love this. Linda Armstrong Maurer is here. Hello to you, Linda. And I've got, let's see, maybe a couple more pictures that we're going to do. But right now, how about the Helen Polka? Mr. Shivyets, you are amazing. Thank you, buddy. Hey, we thank Don Zostavin and Ramonzo. Eddie Shivyets has sent in some stuff. Of course, Ed Ryeski, Marty Jeek, thank you so much. You guys are crazy, man. I'm telling you, I'm trying to put these things on as quick as we get them. This is the very first and only interactive polka broadcast on Facebook and YouTube. And we thank you guys. You are awesome. Totally awesome. Hey, let's bring up a tune off of the Brass Connection recording. Energy. Here's one called At the Table Polka.
Wszystko wam wyśpiewam, nie chcę jak się robi, po jedzeniu nie pić, bo wam to zaskodzi. Długo nie czekajcie, tylko pół godziny, bo to można wypić nawet 2 tuziny. będzie popijali, lecz na wszyscy narta popłacu nie będzie, co pierwszy wypije, niech zaraz odejdzie.
Polka music at its finest, featuring none other than Tony Kempinski on the drums. Here's another TBC Energy release. It's the title cut called Energy.
There's just a special kind of feeling in the air. Though you and I can't see it, we can feel it everywhere. There's people singing, dancing, raising up their glasses high. A feeling that will stay with you long past the last goodbye. You see it in the faces of the crowd. You can hear it in the music playing, oh so nice and loud. There's no place in this world that you'll find feelings quite like these. It's just a part of polka music, special energy. Just what this polka feeling's all about. For when the last song's over, one more time the people shout. It's just an overwhelming thing, this polka energy. And here's a little touch of it for you from TBC.
Man, what a huge sound. Yeah, you know, Vinny used to play violin on that recording, as a matter of fact. Vinny Bozzarelli. You know, we've got so many people that are sending us pictures, so many people that are sending us messages here on Polkas After Dark. Rob Bareka, I've got to read yours. And it says, wonder if Tony ever imagined that he could have ever brought so many people together, even though he has left the room. Yeah, wow. That's powerful.
It's true. It is powerful.
That is powerful,
It is
Rob.
definitely
Holy
powerful.
smokes. And
then Jill Arnott said, doubtful, but he would smile if he knew.
Oh, he sure would. Good gosh. Let's see here. Who else do we have here? Jill Cherniak, I just hope Mitch is listening and seeing this. Well,
If not, they
Jill,
can always tune in.
Yeah, Jill, we did mention earlier that we did talk to Mitchie, and Mitchie also sent a big thank you in a text. Talked to him on Tuesday, Wednesday, but sent him a message a little while ago, and he said thank you for doing this. So if he hasn't caught it tonight, that's the nice part. We always say this. The nice part about YouTube is you're going to be able to have that there forever and a day. And all they have to do is just type in Tony Kempinski into our YouTube Polkas After Dark site. They'll be able to see that. Let's see. John Lawrence said, hi, guys. I have a great live track of Tony from Springs. Please tell me how to share. Unfortunately, we're not able to do that, but I think I think we are able to send something out right now that could have been live. Go ahead, Jerry.
We do want to say good evening to Stephen Kempinski. He is from Berlin, Connecticut, and he has joined us over on YouTube, as well as Evan Bozzarelli. He said, such a good album. Miss hearing Weber and my dad singing.
Ah, there you go.
Yes.
Oh, boy. Let's see here. Who else do we have? You know, we've got some more polka music and by the Dynastics as well. If you're just tuning us in, folks, we are kind of celebrating the life of Mr. Tony Kempinski. What a great musician, a great person, very charismatic, always had a smile on his face. You guys heard me say that. Well, unfortunately, we lost Tony this morning at 7:37 a.m. We got notification shortly after 8, and we do want to let everybody know. You know, we could say the immediate family that they're in our prayers, but Tony had a bigger family, and that is everybody that's here tonight. Diane Lakowski, hello to you, Diane K. Lakowski. She is joining us. Jerry Polinsky, hello to you, Jerry. Scott Nighthawk is here. We've got so many people that are tuned in. We can't thank you guys enough. Leonard Kokowski. Let's see, who else do we have? Jill Arndt, you had mentioned her, Jerry. Ed Rajewski, he says, pardon?
You said hi to Linda.
I did, yes. Okay. Linda Maurer, yes, I did. Let's see here. I have the entire live recording of the Dynastics from 1997 at the
1977.
77. Holy smokes. That's crazy.
That's even better.
That is crazy. Oh, boy. At the KFC. Was that the place that has the chicken?
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yeah. No, KFC, not KFC. That's Knights of Columbus. Sorry, Eddie. Okay. Hey, I'm going to try this. I don't know how successful I'm going to be. Here is an audio recording of the Dynastics live from, I don't even know where. It might have been Seven Springs, but check this out if you wouldn't mind.
Birthday wishes going out to Yashu Kachnevchik, who's celebrating his birthday next week. Yashu, very happy birthday. Also for Debbie Dobrutsky here from Chruka's Hellraisers. Hey, happy birthday, Deb. We'd also like to do this one especially for happy birthday wishes going out for Father John's Uncle Joe here with us tonight, celebrating his birthday April 25th. Uncle Joe, happy birthday.
Nie dam ci, bo było znać, jak się stać. Nie przytymać się, masz rozum, bo się małże się dusi, nie będzie, jak się stać. Nie przytymać się, masz rozum, bo się małże się dusi, nie będzie.
Oh, yeah, we're trying something a little different here tonight. We've got some great tunes by the Dynastics. We've got some live stuff. As you can see, not always do the live tunes actually make it. Sometimes they make it, sometimes they break it. We're going to try another one here right now. This may be, I don't know.
Alrighty, we'll do one more tune. Okay, we're gonna do one more tune. We'll dedicate it to all you folks. This is another tune that will be on our new LP, which should be released sometime the end of this month or the first week in May.
You're listening to some live Dynastics, as if you didn't know and you couldn't tell. And we're going to say hi to Joanne Novikowski. Chris Bukowski is here. Mr. Gary Bruggen. Yeah, some great tunes right there by the Dynastics, some live stuff. Let's get back to some pre-recorded songs, why don't we? Here's one called, what did I have up on the platter? No, that's not what it's called. It's called the End of the World Polka. And how about we take a listen? How about we take a listen to this? Good evening to Mr. Roger Malinowski. And hearing those guys play that song live was just unreal, kids. Hey, Mark Komar, hello to you. He said he's got a lot of recordings from the Dynastics from 1988. Again, Mr. Eddie Ryeski said he's got a bunch of stuff from 1977. You know, kids would love to get a chance to capture some of that stuff. Unfortunately, we are close to closing time. Yes, I know I did say that we're going to be here just a little while longer, which we are. As long as you guys are going to stick around, we're going to fill your heads with a lot of great Dynastics recordings. And, you know, we had a request for the hopscotch again. I guarantee you we will get that. But right now, let's go ahead and do a little bit of fruit salad. Hey, Marianne, it is polkasafterdark@gmail.com, but I don't know if we're going to be able to get it unless you can fire one or two pictures over to us now. We'd love to see them. Hey, also, Steve Warowski, hello to you, Steve. Hey, a little bit of fruit salad. You're tuned to Polkas After Dark. It is dark, of course. That's for doggone sure. Hey, you know, we are playing some tunes tonight as we kind of celebrate the life of Mr. Tony Kempinski, who left us this morning already, and cannot believe that. But what a great guy, a fantastic guy. We love having you guys hang around with us here. We're going to stick around till about 1:15, so we've got maybe 20, 25 minutes yet to go. Let's see, Dual Sticks, beautiful. Play it, Eddie. Yes, that was Eddie, and I think it was Keith Habratoski that was playing that, if I'm not mistaken. Kathy Koblish, good evening to you. Don Zastavin Ramanzo says, this is a fantastic tribute. Thank you both for the memories. No, it's not our memories. It's your memories. You guys helped create a lot of this with not only the pictures that you've sent in to us. Again, we are kind of like, we're billing it as the, what did we say? The
most interactive
polka show on YouTube. It's kind of crazy, isn't it? Jeez. We're going to also say hi to Susan Madashevich. She said, thanks for all the great memories and music. Let's see here. Marcia said, I will send some pictures over to you guys. Happy tomorrow. Okay, and again, you know, we want to make mention here briefly that we are supposed to be interviewing Mr. Ronnie Marchishuk tomorrow. He is on a cruise right now, believe it or not, and he had talked to us before he went on the cruise. He said, what time is the interview? I said, well, it's Sunday afternoon on the 12th at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time until about 6. He said, you know, I get off of the boat at 12. He says, I should be home. He says, yeah, let's go ahead and do it. So again, with circumstances like this, we will understand if Ron is not able to join us tomorrow for an interview. But if he is, I think you guys are going to be amazed at some of the stories that he is going to share with his musical career, as well as everything that is. Oh, that's all right.
Spontaneous bleeding.
Oh, good. That's nice. Yeah. Quick, somebody call 911. No, make it 912. 911's busy right now. You're not.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
I just.
Oh, why is this? Why does this always have to happen to us?
It's just normal.
Yeah, okay.
So Roger Malinowski said,
yeah,
Tony was an amazing guy and an amazing musician. We will miss him. He used to come over our house and listen to some tunes. It's a great memory. Great memory.
Wow. Yeah, that's for sure. John Zalasko is here. Johnny, we have been playing a lot of the tunes off of the Dynastics recordings. We do know that you were an integral part as well. We're going to do another one off of the recording that is back on track. Here's one called Maybe One Polka. Here are the Dynastics. Good evening to Mr. Roger Milka. Oh, yeah, a little bit of maybe one polka. Hey, here's another tune by the Dynastics. We know we played this one earlier, but we had a few requests for it as well. That's what we're going to do right now. And here is one titled Up the River Polka. Going to say good evening to Chris Ebel. He's joining us. Tanya Zastavna is here. So we've got the Zastavna twins. Look at that. We've got Dawn and Tanya. They're here on Polkas After Dark. Melissa Simkowski, hello to you. Kathy Medea is here along with Michael Meduja. They are in the car listening. Well, make sure that Meduja, whoever's driving, make sure that you guys pay attention to the road and not the music. And I hope that, Kathy, you are driving, because knowing Michael, he's just banging on the dashboard. But here is the one that was requested again, and then we're going to get Hopscotch in one last time. But here's one called Up the River Polka. Doing it the way they did the best. That's the Dynastics Up the River Polka. Gosh, we just can't thank everybody enough for hanging around here with us tonight. What a great crowd we had. Let's see here. We are saying hello to Shirley Shivets once again. Great guy, gone way too soon. A sad part of life, Jill Cherniak had mentioned. Jill, you are correct. Once again, Shirley Shivets is here. Eddie, God bless you, Eddie. We know that you have missed... it's like losing a family member for Eddie, because they got together at an early age. Eddie was telling me a couple of stories. And Mr. Shivets, we are going to do that at some point, and we hope everybody gets a chance to tune in to that broadcast, because we are going to be talking with some members live. It's not going to be everybody all together, but what we'll do is they will be live telephone calls. We'll get a hold of Mr. Eddie Pilars when he is available, but we're going to try to schedule it for a Saturday evening if everybody is around. We do know that a lot of folks are still playing, so God bless you for that you're doing that. And we're going to get a chance to talk with some guys and kind of get the feel of what it was like to not only know Tony Kempinski, but also perform with him live on stage or in a recording studio. So Jay-Z, Mr. Shivets, we're going to be talking tomorrow, hopefully, with Ronnie Morchishuk live here on Polkas After Dark for an interview, but we'll also probably snag him as well and make him part of that. I think Mr. Keith Hubratoski is still around. I know we lost Billy Kalinowski a short time ago, so God rest his soul. And of course, Mitchie. We're going to have to kidnap Mitchie and bring him on. As a matter of fact, he and I had talked, and I had invited him on for an interview. He says, yeah, I would love to do it, Robin. And also somebody else that we talked to tonight is Mr. Matt Rosinski. We've been trying to get a hold of him to bring him on, and we're going to definitely do that. But Jerry, why don't you read off some of the people that are on the Sundays? Yeah, on the Sunday broadcast.
You expect me to read this?
Okay, can you do that? Can you see it?
Nope.
Okay, here, give it to me.
Well, on the 19th,
yep,
we have Xander
and Helena,
his sister Helena.
Yeah, that's going to be great.
And then on the 26th, we have RJ Bogdan.
Yeah.
On the 2nd of February, we have Ted.
Teddy Bajek.
Okay, well, that I see by. I can't read the rest of it.
Yeah.
And then a bunch of other people, too.
Yes, and that is going to be the bunch of other people, let's see, are going to be, as I scoot this over here, RJ Bogdan, Teddy is coming on. Robin Rosinski is going to be joining us on the 9th of February. On the 16th, Lori Nissel is going to be joining us live here on Polkas After Dark for an interview. On the 23rd, Mr. Bob Piven is going to be joining us from Chicago. Also, Matt Gregg from the Polka Gents. He has started up the band again, has some great new releases, which he is going to share with us. We're also going to be talking live with Mr. Dave Dombrowski as well during that particular time. And we do have a couple more folks slated, but we hope you're able to join us here on Polkas After Dark for some upcoming interviews as well. And Jerry, you look like you want to say something.
I was just going to say good evening to Kevin Altenberg, who has joined us over on YouTube.
Kevin.
He said, sounding good tonight.
Yeah, and we're going to kidnap Kevin and bring him on for an interview. He promised that to us 2 years ago on the New Year's Eve bashes that Puko Yashu had performed. Let's get a quick Obedic in here. It's 9:03 p.m. We promised you guys we're going to stick around for a little while yet. Here's an Obedic, one called Forget Her Obedic.
Forget her name, forget her face, forget her kiss and warm embrace, forget the love that once you knew. Remember now there's someone new. Forget the love that once you shared, forget the fact that once she cared, forget the times you spent together. Remember now she's gone forever. Forget you memorized her walk, forget the way she used to talk, forget the times when she was mad. Remember now she's glad, not sad. Forget the thrill when she walked by, forget the time she made you cry, forget the way she spoke your name. Remember now it's not the same. Forget she used to hold your hand, forget the sweet things if you can, forget the night she cried to you. Remember now she's far from blue. Forget the times that went so fast, forget those times they're in the past. Forget she said I'll leave you never. Remember now she's gone forever.
Oh, yeah. It's two great back-to-back recordings right there. Some obetics for you guys. You know, we're going to bill this as the world's largest interactive polka broadcast. I know it's stupid. It's goofy.
It's awesome, though.
It's goofy, but we have so many people, Jerry, that are coming on here and sharing some information with
being
us.
a part of it.
Hey,
It's
Joe
great.
Rendeck is here. Congratulations to you guys. You're going to be hitting your cruise tomorrow. That will be nice. Rick Kortikowski says maybe that was Utica. I don't know exactly what he's mentioning with that.
I don't know.
Let's see here. Jerry Polinsky, once again, hello to you. Hey, Mr. Ed Shiviatz mentioned that this particular song, Mr. Whitey Rinyats joined them on this. And here's one called My Heart Has a Mind of Its Own. Hey guys, gals, it's getting close to quitting time, so we want to make sure that you guys know this. We thank you ever so much for putting us on. If you've been listening in your car,
Thanks for the ride.
you're tuned to Polkas After Dark. We love you guys. Once again, rest in peace, Mr. Tony Kempinski. We had a blast sharing a lot of your favorite songs, your favorite pictures as well. And God bless you, buddy. We love you. We will see you guys soon.
I told this heart of mine our love could never be, but then I hear your voice and something stirs inside of me. Somehow I can't dismiss the memory of your kiss. I guess my heart has a mind of its own. No matter what I do, no matter what I say, no matter how I try, I just can't turn the other way. When I'm with someone new, I always think of you. I guess my heart has a mind of its own. You're not in love with me, so why can't I forget? I'm just your used to be. It's wrong and yet I know forgetting you would be a hopeless thing, for I'm a puppet and I just can't seem to break the string. I say I'll let you go, but then my heart says no. I guess my heart has a mind of its own.
You know, I gotta play this ending part again because listen to the drums after the box stuff. This
Okay.
I shouldn't be doing this, but oh well, I'm gonna do it anyhow. Check this out. Listen to the drums and the horns, how everybody works together. I'm sorry, I'm still on a high. You know, we are celebrating Mr. Tony Kempinski's life tonight. We know we just lost him this morning at 7:37 a.m. on the 11th of January, 2025. He lived a great life, that is for sure. We are sorely going to miss him. Again, to Mitchie Kempinski and all of the family, his two brothers, his two sisters, we want to extend our deepest sympathies and condolences. the band rocked. That's all I can say. It really, really did. And we hope that we're going to be talking live tomorrow with Ronnie Marchishuk. He is supposed to be getting back from, let's see, not the bar. No, he's going to be getting back from cruising. Oh, is that what they call it now?
Cruising.
The bar, it's cruising. Okay. Hey, again, thank you ever so much to everybody. Veronica and Mike Costa, Rick Kordakowski, Mike Posheb, everybody that took the time to mention some stuff. Marianne Bozinski sent some beautiful pictures. Ed Ryeski, Eddie Shivyets, and Shirley. You know, you guys are fantastic. That's all we got to say. Steve Warowski said, great show. Steve, thank you so much. The reason why it's a great show is you guys all contribute here. You
Absolutely.
Join us on a Saturday night or a Sunday afternoon. That's what makes it a great show, is you guys, not us. So thank you once again. John Sieblick, of course, said, rest in peace, Tony. John, of course, knew Tony Kempinski very, very well. Julie Czerniak says, thank you, Robin and Jerry. And again, Julie, hope we get a chance to see you at the USPA this coming Memorial Day weekend. That will be a great, great thing. Mike said, this is one good thing about today's technology. Boy, is that right. Ha!
I agree. It's nice to have this to go back to.
Dawn Zastavna Ramanzo, she contributed a lot of pictures too. Eddie Ryeski, I keep mentioning Eddie. Bobby Samansky said, a beautiful tribute to a great musician. Thanks for putting this together and celebrating Tony's life with all of us. It's not difficult when you have people like that have made your life extra special. That's for sure. Here is a very nice waltz, Picking Berries Waltz. We got to play this. Here's the Dynastics.
Jak w borze, tak w lesie rozoną jagody. Zbierała dziewczyna i chłopiec młody. Jedyna dziewczyna była. Jedynego chłopczyka bardzo lubiła. Jedyna dziewczyna była. Jedynego chłopczyka bardzo lubiła. Jak poszła do sadu, zbierała gruszki. On jej się zapytał, co ma za smutki. Stała, czy mnie altanie i płacze narzeka na swe kochanie. Stała, czy mnie altanie i płacze narzeka na swe kochanie. Zakochanie siedziorok się w korze i jeden dzień waryście. Jeśli mnie wypuszczą, będę kochał jeszcze. Siedziorok się w korze i jeden dzień waryście. Jeśli mnie wypuszczą, będę kochał jeszcze.
Hey, how about a little bit of Rocks and Stones here as we slowly bring this broadcast to a close?
Kamień na kamieniu, nad kamieniem woda, gdzie kamień przepłynie, tej będziesz ty moja. Czyż ty kiedy widział, żeby kamień pływał, jakież ty mnie nie chciał, po cóż u mnie dał? Jak się ożenić, hej moja Marysiu, bo jak się ożeniem, to już po wszystkiemu zostanę samotnym. Pomyślałem sobie, jak mi jest tak dobrze, diabli mi po tobie.
Yeah, we're not giving up yet. I don't think you guys are either. We're having a lot of fun tonight.
Joy and happiness are everybody's dream, but now and then a dark cloud passes by. We all need each other's help to see us through. Good things can be done if we just try. For there is nothing, nothing, nothing we can't do together, do together. Take another look at your heart. For there is nothing, nothing, nothing we can't do together, do together. Take another look at your heart. All through life we live each day just one by one, and soon it dawns that it might pass us by. There's nothing left to fear but all the yesterdays. It's not too late for us to realize that there is nothing, nothing, nothing we can do together, do together. Take another look at your heart. That there is nothing, nothing, nothing we can do together, do together. Take another look at your heart. Look around the world and it's so plain to see that many people just can't get along. Deep in your heart you'll find the one and only key. With love in all of us we can't go wrong. Everybody! For there is nothing, nothing, nothing we can't do together, do together. Take another look at your heart. For there is nothing, nothing, nothing we can't do together, do together. Take another look at your heart. One more time. For there is nothing, nothing, nothing we can't do together, do together. Take another look at your heart. For there is nothing, nothing, nothing we can't do together, do together. Take another look at your heart.
You know, we have to play this song. That is for certain because Mr. Tim Rohall always requests this. Marlene's husband always requests this tune whenever they are tuning us in from Canada, and it is one called Order Yours Today. Yeah, off of the back on track recording.
weeks later, much to my surprise, the mailman came to my front door and I couldn't believe my eyes. He brought the Veg-O-Matic, the garden weasel too, a laminated illustrated history of life, boxcar Willie with a Ginsu knife, bamboo steamer, and the pocket fisherman too, and a tie-dye day-glow souvenir shirt from Six Flags over Warsaw. As it rang all night by the light of the Visa moon, there was parcel post in the pantry, UPS in the hall, COD to the ceiling, and I just couldn't pay for it all. I got the egg scrambler with a seal meal carrying case, a set of presidential commemorative plates. I can eat my eggs off the president's face, minute mender, and a needle that I knit a crochet, and an autographed photograph of Pee Wee Herman at Six Flags over Warsaw. The TV on, here's what to do. Just rip the phone out of the wall, cause it could happen to you. I got the Veg-O-Matic, the garden weasel too, a laminated illustrated history of life, boxcar Willie with a Ginsu knife, bamboo steamer, and a smokeless ashtray too, and an all-expense paid vacation for 3 at Six Flags over Warsaw.
Well, folks, it's time to bring this Saturday evening edition of Polkas After Dark to a close. Again, we can't thank everybody enough for joining us this evening on Polkas After Dark. Whether you joined us on Facebook Live or YouTube, we thank you ever so much. We're going to see you tomorrow for sure from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Jerry's going to be here, I'm going to be here, and fingers crossed that Mr. Ron Marchishuk from Florida, originally from Michigan, but from Florida, hopefully he's going to be joining us tomorrow, but if not, we totally understand why. We're going to bring the broadcast to a close this evening. You have been tuned to a very special tribute to a man, the myth, the legend. And that, of course, is Mr. Tony Kempinski. Once again, we want to thank the entire Kempinski family for letting us provide some music, some laughter, some tears. We've covered the whole gamut here, that's for sure. And John Zalasko says, thanks again, Jerry and Robin. Linda also says, thank you both. Love you guys. Well, we love you too, Linda, John, and everybody. We will see you tomorrow. We're going to finish out with a broadcast. Here's a tune called This Is the Life.
Just for you, playing ballrooms near and far, and it is always so much fun. Polka music's what I live for, it's given me the sun. On the day that we first played together, none of us could see that our dreams and goals were all the same on what we'd like to be. Although worth the time, the love that has been shared by us all five, it's the joy of playing together, makes us all truly alive.
Hey, thanks Linda Swiderski, Jill Cherniak, Rick Kordakowski, everybody that's sending up a lot of hearts. We love you guys. Thanks so much. We'll see you tomorrow.
We wish you knew the joy you give give us each time you are here. All the smiles, laughter, love you show us, we hold very dear. Though it never comes easy, we will always do our best. And though we've had our choice of lives, we know this one beats all the rest.